Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, sir. We are pleased to present our topic titled Instrumentation for High Quality Lactic Acid Production. Allow us to introduce ourselves. My name is Muhammad Irfan Ramadan.
I'm Nurul Alfa Sabri.
I'm Keisa Aliana Sari Atmaja.
In this presentation, we will discuss the key instrument involved in the lactic acid production process, from fermentation to final product characterization. We aim to show how each instrument contributes to ensuring the quality, stability, and overall performance of the process. Before we go into detail, here is a brief overview. This system consists of 5 main instruments that work together as one integrated pipeline. From fermentation to final analysis, each instrument plays a critical role in maintaining the quality of the lactic acid product, including its chemical purity, structure, and thermal stability. The 5 main components are anaerobic bioreactor, pH and temperature control system, purification and filtration unit, SEM for morphology analysis, and TGA for thermal stability analysis. Let us start with the core of the production process, which is an anaerobic bioreactor. In this system, we use a fed batch fermentation method, because a conventional batch system may cause substrate inhibition due to excess sugar concentration. To address this, molasses is added gradually using a dosing pump, allowing the substrate concentration to remain within an optimal range. This condition supports the growth of Lactobacillus acidophilus and improve lactic acid production efficiency. The process is carried out under strictly anaerobic conditions to ensure optimal microbial activity. Next, we move to process monitoring, specifically pH and temperature control. As lactic acid accumulates, the pH of the medium decreases. If not controlled, this can inhibit bacterial growth and stop the fermentation process prematurely. To prevent this, the pH is maintained at around 6 through automatic addition of NaOH. At the same time, the temperature is controlled at approximately 38 degrees Celsius using a water bath system to maintain optimal bacterial activity. Stable pH and temperature are essential, as fluctuation can reduce productivity and lead to the fermentation of unwanted byproducts. Next,
Okay, at this stage, we move to the purification and filtration process, which aims to obtain a pure lactic acid product from fermentation broth. First, calcium hydroxide is added to from calcium lactate. This step helps bind lactic acid into an insoluble form, making it easier to separate from the residual biomass. Next, acidification is carried out at around 70 degrees Celsius using sulfuric acid. In this step, calcium lactate is converted back into free lactic acid, while calcium precipitate as gypsum. Finally, filtration is performed to separate the liquid acid from the solid gypsum. And then, morphology analysis is carried out using scanning electron microscopy or SEM. SEM works by scanning the sample surface with a high-energy electron beam. The interaction produces high-resolution image, allowing us to observe the surface structure and material composition in detail. For high-quality sample, the surface appears smooth, dense, and without visible pores. This indicates successful purification and good structural integrity. In contrast, lower quality samples show porous or irregular surface, which may indicate in complicated purification of structural defects. And then, at this stage, thermal gravity analysis, or TGA, is used to evaluate the material purity and thermal stability. TGA measures the change in mass of a sample as the temperature increases. This allows us to determine the decomposition behavior and thermal stability of the material. In testing conditions, the sample size is typically small, around of a few milligrams. It is heated gradually from room temperature up to around 600 and 800 degrees Celsius. The analysis is conducted in inert atmosphere, such as nitrogen, to prevent oxidation. And then next.
Okay, so on this slide, we can see a summary of the instruments used in each stage of lactic acid production. In the production stage, an aerobic bioreactor with a fed batch system is used to maximize yield. During monitoring, a pH meter and temperature controller are applied to maintain optimal condition at pH 6 and 38 degrees Celsius. In the purification stage, neutralization and filtration are carried out to obtain gypsum-free lactic acid. For characterization, SEM is used to analyze the surface morphology of the product. Additionally, TGA is used to evaluate thermal stability and decomposition temperature. All of these instruments play an important role in ensuring the final product quality. Next. For this slide, it explains the process of converting molasses into high-purity lactic acid. Each step in the process is interconnected and essential. Precise bioreactor control is important to maximize production yield. Then, the purification step removes impurities formed during fermentation. After that, SEM and TGA analyses are conducted to confirm product quality. SEM shows a smooth surface morphology while TGA indicates high thermal stability. Together, these results confirm that the product is suitable for advanced applications such as PLA. Next. And last, this slide highlights the key takeaways from the research. First, the fed batch method is preferred over batch because it helps prevent substrate inhibition and improves yield. Second, pH and temperature must be actively controlled, not just monitored. An automated control system is strongly recommended to maintain optimal conditions. Third, product's quality should be validated using SEM and TGA. SEM provides information about surface structure, while TGA shows thermal stability. These analyses are important as scientific evidence to ensure the product meets quality standards, especially for applications like PLA bioplastics. That's all from our group. Thank you for your time. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.